What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Cisco, and today we're going to take a look at a tool called Reve or Rev, however you want to pronounce it. Now, this is a free AI image generation tool that helps you create high quality images instantly. Now, whether you want to create YouTube thumbnails, product images, or any type of creative visual, this tool is extremely helpful. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so I wanted to show you guys this before I continue. Now, right here, as you can see, I'm at their pricing page. You have only two options. So either you start with the free option, which of course I recommend anyone to start with, or you can go pro for just 20 bucks a month. Now, with the free, you can generate images, you can edit images by just asking or just typing in a prompt. You can brainstorm ideas in the chat, and you have some basic storage that, you can use up. If you go pro, of course, you have everything in the free plan. You can generate videos, which is still in their beta mode. You also have 100 times more images than free, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. And you have 100 times more storage than free. And you can upload PDFs and audio as context. Now, if we go here to learn more, this is going to take us to their FAQ section. And this question here, right? So is there a limit to how many images I can create on Reve? Well, free accounts receive a set amount of free energy. I don't know if you noticed the little battery at the top, the little green battery. That's what they're talking about. And they're subject to a daily usage limit after that. Now, if you want to unlock 100 times more energy or other key features like video creation, then you would have to upgrade to Pro. So I highly recommend that you go ahead and read some of their FAQs or just go over it and see what questions stick out to you. But in my opinion, I'm telling you, I generated quite a few images, and I'm not talking about just these 8 right here, because I've generated more than that. And the battery, it didn't deplete, it didn't drain after just a few images. I was able to generate quite a good amount of images before this actually just, depleted. So another thing that I like is that this is browser based, so you don't have to download any app or anything like that. You could just go to app.reve.com and sign up. It's pretty straightforward. And then once you're in here, you can either start generating images by typing in a text or a prompt, or you can start with an image. So let me show you what that looks like. All right, so I'm going to start with text. Now, you type in your prompt, and this is where Reve really shines, in my opinion. So you describe what you want, and Reve is going to generate a clean, sharp image based on the prompt or the text that you feed it. So in this example, I'm going to say that I want a clean, not clean, a minimalist, I'm sorry about that. Hold on a minute. What am I doing here? A modern, let's say a modern minimalist, I'm a slow typer, I do apologize. A modern minimalist product image of a black smartwatch on a white table. And let's see what that comes back with. Table, if I can spell that. All right. So we're going to click on send. Let's see what this comes back with. So it's usually pretty quick in generating these images too. So bear with me for just a few seconds. Boom, right there. You see that? It didn't take nothing but like 5 seconds. Cool. So not really what I was looking for. I guess this is a smartwatch technically, and it is sitting on like some marble table, which is pretty cool. I would have liked it if the numbers are like it was showing, glowing kind of thing. But all right. Now the other images, so in my opinion, I don't think this is a smartwatch, and it's kind of falling off a table, I guess, or some type of box there. But yeah, not a smartwatch, or maybe it is a smartwatch. I don't know. Now this one right here, this one looks pretty cool. Again, I would have loved it if it was kind of showing like, the numbers and everything, the time. Yeah, this is definitely not a smartwatch, but it's pretty realistic though. I mean, you have like this kind of wooden table here, and you got the watch laid out. Pretty cool. I like that. I mean, although that it's not a smartwatch, right? But I mean, overall, the images are hit and miss. But I like it. I like, the two images of the smartwatches. The only thing I should have probably been more specific on is to actually have like the time showing. Okay. Now, talking about that, I'm gonna show you guys some key features or some key tools inside of Reve. Okay, so right below your prompt, you're gonna see this option here. You're gonna click on this, and you're gonna see that Reve gives us 4 important tools that control the way our image is going to come out. So we have ratio, we have count, we have references, and we have model. Now, what I want to show you right now is ratio. So ratio, this is pretty much the shape, okay, that your image is going to come out. Okay, so the three that I know and that most people are familiar with is the 16:9, which this is widescreen. So for example, if you're creating like YouTube thumbnails, then you have the 1:1. This is square. This is for like product listings, maybe like Instagram posts and things like that. And then finally, 9:16, which is, Reels, YouTube Shorts, that sort of thing. Now, right now, let's say I want to create an image. Let's say a cinematic. So a cinematic city skyline at night with neon purple lightning. All right. And we're going to go here, and let's say that we can leave it at 16:9, but just to show you guys, I want to go ahead and make it widescreen, and we're going to click on send, see what it comes back with. That is pretty cool. I like this one right here, I'll tell you that. So let's see. So this looks pretty good too. I like it. This looks nice. Okay. This one I love this one. This one looks hot. I like this one. This looks like really, man, like all hell's about to break loose. That's nice. This one is cool too. This is really nice. Wow, really, really great images. And you can make any changes you want from here. So for example, you can add rain and reflections to the streets. You can make the lightning more intense and branching. You can create a cyberpunk version with more neon signs. I mean, sky's the limit here, guys, what you can do. So the next tool that I want to show you guys is their count tool. So right here, this pretty much tells Reve how many images to generate for your prompt, right? So right now, as you can see, I have it in auto, and every time that I prompted for an image, it generated 4 different images. Now I can select from 1, from 2, 4, from 8 images. And I think this is really important because, like, let's say, for example, that you want to save some time by generating different batches, or, just kind of want to select multiple versions of an image, then definitely this is really helpful. So for example, let's say that I'm going to generate 3 versions of a pastel cartoon cupcake character with a nice smile and glossy eyes. Okay, let's see what it comes back with. So first, let me go ahead and go to count. And I'm going to leave it in auto because I told it I want 3 versions. So let's go ahead and click on send, and let's see if it does what I told it to do. So it did. So as you can see, we have our 3 images here. So this is the first one. This is really simple. Then we have this one. I think this is the best one here. And finally, we have this one here. So that is what count does. So the next tool that I want to show you is references. And this is possibly my favorite tool here in Reve. And that is because references kind of controls how closely Reve will follow your instructions, or like the prompt you give it, or the images that you upload. So for example, you have literal and you have inspiration. Now literal, I mean, just as the word says, it means that Reve is gonna come up with an image or images exactly like you want them in your prompt, like you describe them in your prompt. Now inspiration, of course, this is where Reve is going to kind of put in its own creativity, kind of his own, artistic touch, if you will. So let me show you real quick what that would look like. So let's say my first prompt is going to say, generate, a coffee mug. Let's say, yeah, coffee mug on a wooden table. Same angle, same lighting. And of course, we're going to leave that one literal. So let's go ahead and see what it comes back with. So as you can see right here, this is the feature right here for references. I mean, literally, this is what we asked it. This is what it came back with. Now, let's say now that I want to go ahead and say, let me go ahead and add an image up here. So I'm going to upload an image. Let me look for something real quick. Right. All right, let's use this guy here. So let's say based on the image generated, let's see how it comes up. Generated in 3D and in a cartoonish way. Let's see what it comes back with. So this is going to be right here for inspiration. Let's see what it comes back with. So it uploaded our image, excuse me, and now it's coming up with 4 new ones. So there we go. This is what it came back with, right? Based on this image. So it kind of, put its own artistic touch into it and came back with this. So this is why I like references. All right, so the last tool that I want to show you is the model one. So as you can see here, we have the default and we have fast. So default model for generations, good for normal use. This is what we've been using so far. And then fast, this is quicker generations, and this is good for previews and for iterations. So let's say, for example, that I want to generate a 3D cartoon, businessman confidently smiling in an office background, let's say. Okay. Now, of course, since we've been having it at default, I'm going to go ahead and transition to fast. See what it comes back with, and let's go ahead. Oh, okay, for some reason, I should have done that here and not up there. So, all right, that's it right there, and we're gonna go ahead and click on send. See what it comes back with. So as you can see right here with the model fast, this is what it came back with. All right, guys, so this is it. I mean, these are my final thoughts. I gotta say that Reve does a hell of a job keeping things quick, clean, and high quality. Now, if you're looking for an easy AI image generator for your thumbnails, for characters, for products, then I gotta say that you gotta check out Reve. You gotta try it out. I mean, they do have a free version. And with that said, I mean, if you enjoy this content, if you got some value from it, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. With that said, guys, thank you so much to each and every one of you. We made it to 400 subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. And thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.